Peeps, it's your boy OG Gangster straight out of Compton, man. On OG TV. Happy hump day, everybody. Hope everybody been having a good and blessed day. Shout out to them G Riders, man. Nothing but love for y'all, baby. Y'all know what it is. Y'all come on up in here and hit that like, that subscribe, and that notification button so when I'm on, you on. Y'all know how we do. It don't stop to the last drop. Huh? Yeah, I'm just chilling, man. Y'all see it's another beautiful day out here in Southern California, man. Man, don't get no better than this, man. Blue skies, sun out, nice breeze. Man, this is it here. This is it. Only thing I'm missing is kicking my feet up and eating a banana split. Yeah, that's real. That's all I'm missing. Sun beaming in my eyes. I might have to get up from here and move. Let me slide over and see a little bit. Oh, yeah, let me slide over here a little bit. Conrad, what's up, baby? Ricky Cal, what's up, baby? KC in the building. Jacquay Smith, what's up, homie? Cal Dog 73, what's up, my brother? Uriel Heaven's Guardian, what it do? What's up, Michelle? What's going down? How y'all doing out there today, man? It's lovely out here, man. You know, it's lovely. I can't complain. And even if I did, who would listen? You know, y'all hit them like buttons, man. Stop playing with me. You know, what's going on with y'all out there? What's on y'all mind? Comrade say, got to the last bolt on my transmission manifold, pressure switch, and stripped the mofo. That's because you're heavy-handed, fool. You're heavy-handed. Now you got to rethread it. Border Mac, what's going on, homeboy? Baby RDL, what's up, baby? Your G Riders, what's up, OG and the G Riders? Y'all hit that like and that subscribe button, man. Baby RDL say, what's up, Michelle and Comrade? DJ Boulevard Ride, Lolo. Hog say, that's why I love living in sunny California. You got that right. Man, it's 365 days in a year, 366 in a leap year, and it's guaranteed that we can low ride at least 340 of them. Ha ha! Yeah. Conrad say, I knew it was going way too smooth. Hey, well, you know Murphy's Law, man. Huh? If anything can go wrong, it will. Conrad say, Michelle, what it do? Ricky Cal say, hit the like button, my good people. Dodger Champ say, Vegas Super Show is here again. Time flies. Yes, it do. And I'll be up out of this BI in the morning. Huh? Yeah, headed east, baby. Yeah, I mean, the north, whatever way it is, I'll be headed that way. Firefox say, yo, G, here in Dago is nice always. Oh, yeah, Dago always nice too, without a doubt. DJ Boulevard Rod say, I was born here and I'm going to die in our beautiful city. Hello. Steeler fan say, what's up, homeboy? What's up, Steeler fan? Conrad Mason say, baby RDL, what's the word? Fred, U.S. Marine, what's up, Fred? What's going on, homeboy? How you doing? Bam say, what up, OG? What's up, Bam? DJ Boulevard Rod say, exactly, homie. JT say, yo, Unc, how are you, player? Much love, man. I'm blessed by the best, and I'm praying for the rest, homie. Nothing but love. Rastaman, CPT, salute. Man, shout out to Rastaman. Uriel Heavens Gordon say, Conrad, go get that rethread kit. Number one, what's up, man? Conrad say, hell yeah, Murphy's Law like a mofo. Mark Porter say, what up, G? What's up, Mark? Huh? Mitchell say, hey, where's John Connor? I can't tell you. If I tell you, I got to do something to you. Carl, what's up? How you doing? Uriel say, yep, gonna get that Hell Coral kit. Fred Marine say, I'm doing pretty good, OG. Man, hey, that's a blessing, baby. You know what I'm saying? That is a blessing. Hey, that's all to the good, man. You know, that's all to the good, man. Well, I'm gonna go and get to the main topic, man, because we need to get to this. Well, let me see, y'all. Say it's getting cold, huh? Well, hey, that's why you're napping. I'm in Cali. I'm staying in Cali. JT say thumbs up for Uncle everywhere. That's right. Marina del Rosa, spiritual terror. Say hi from Scandinavia. Hello, how you doing? DJ Boulevard Rod say, hey gangster, I'm going to try and make it to Vegas, and I'll bless you with a fire USB so you can put it in your car and tip all the way back home. But you bring your fire USB, and I'm bringing my fire USBs, and we're going to see which ones is more fire, because I guarantee you can't fuck with me. We both going to be tipping back home, listening to each other's USBs. Eric Moore say, looking happy and healthy, glad to see you at peace, homie. Man, I've been at peace, man. The only thing that disturbs my peace is the loss of my son, man. And you know that's gonna be fucked up forever. But other than that, man, I'm good. Say, meant to say helicoil. Mitchell say, what's the topic? The topic is when I decided to stop gang. Well, when I realized gangbanging was really some bullshit, some idiotic shit. Border Max say, keep pushing positivity on them youngsters at LP. That's right, loved one. Conrad, what's up? Antonio Anthony, what's up? DJ Boulevard Rod say, that's right, homie. Marina Della Rosa say, I'm doing well, thank you, OG. Hope you are having a fantastic day over there. Man, look at this, man. Look at that sky, man. Look at that blue sky, man. Hey, can't beat it. David Hadak say, what up, G? Another beautiful day in SoCal. God bless. Conrad say, you ain't even got the main ingredient on the USB. Just don't want to be lonely. Man, I got everything. I got 1,100 songs, pal. I got 1,100 songs on one, and I got 589 on another one, and both of them off the chain. Antonio Anthony say, U.S. in the community. Mr. Electric Blue say, beautiful sky. Blue sky, yes it is, man. Yes it is. Eric Moore say, yes sir, may your son continue to sail on the smooth seas. That's right. Boss Mo Production, where you been, man? Talking about it's so cold in Detroit. I know it is. That's why you better come on back to Cali. Mitchell say, subscribe. Hey, appreciate you, Mitchell. Appreciate you, my brother. Thank you for subscribing. Conrad Mason say, I know you do. Let me get to this main topic, man. My main topic is when I realized that gang banging was straight stupidity and straight idiotic, man. When I realized gang banging was straight stupidity and idiotic. My Lord. You know, my whole life I started claiming the neighborhood at 11 years old, man. You know what I'm saying? I started claiming. I didn't actually start banging, you know what I'm saying, until I was like 13 or 14. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to tell y'all something, man. When I joined the gang, man, I thought the gang was everything to me, man. The gang was my life, man. I loved the gang and I loved the homies in the hood like nothing, man. Like it was everything to me, man. Yeah, I love my family, man, but really, gang banging was my priority. The gang, my homies was my priority, man. And everything I did represented my neighborhood, man, my whole life, man. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't gonna do nothing, you know what I'm saying, to disrespect my neighborhood or my homies or where I'm from, man. You know what I'm saying? From day one when I started, man, I made sure that, you know what I'm saying, that my name and my word was everything, man. Win, lose, or draw, you know what I'm saying? Whatever was gonna happen was gonna happen, but I was gonna represent where I was from, man. And wasn't gonna let nobody disrespect it and get away with it. You know what I'm saying? So I understand how these little youngsters is nowadays, homie. But see, the difference between when I started and now is I started when it damn near first started. It started in 69, I started in 73, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, wasn't no big homie saying, oh, don't do this, don't do that, this shit is stupid. No, we always in it together. But now it's been over 50 years. You know, so these youngsters should have some kind of fucking common sense. The seed ain't nobody won. It ain't been nothing but murder and destruction. You know, but for me, it was my life, man. You know? I love walking through the juvenile halls, you know what I'm saying, giving it up. You know what I'm saying? I love pulling up in YA and that niggas like what nigga this Santana. I love hitting that county jail nigga representing this Santana. You know what I'm saying? I love hitting that penitentiary representing Santana. You know what I'm saying? I loved all that shit, man. But I was young and dumb, man. I didn't understand what I was doing, man. I thought that gang life was what it was all about, man. You know what I'm saying? And I thought that gang life is what it was all about. You know what I'm saying? But it's, you know what I'm saying, when you in deep like I was in, cause I was in deep, homie. You know, I wasn't one of them dudes in the neighborhood that just claimed, cause you know, if you got 200 homies in the hood, you know what I'm saying, if you got 200 homies, you got about 170 of them just claiming. The other 30 is the ones that's out there. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't one of them, man. You know what I'm saying? I was a frontliner. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing for me to see somebody wearing red and I'm driving down the street and I jump out the car and I'm on them. You know what I'm saying? That's just how we got down. See, because when I was coming up banging, it was anything that was in red, man. I don't care if I was in LA, Inglewood, Pasadena, wherever it was, if it was red, that was my enemy. See, you got this shit that's so fucked up now, it's different now, because now it's like, oh, I ain't from Compton, them Parus, yo, I ain't got no beef with them. Or you got motherfuckers out, you know, you got people saying, I'm from the east side, I ain't got no beef with the Crips from the west side, but you a blood though. You know, so it's just all, you know, it's crazy now. But when I was coming up, it was just straight. For me, for us, it was just red against blue, man. Blue against red, that's how it was, you know. So I was fully dedicated to it, man. You know what I'm saying? Everything I did, I represented the neighborhood, man. You know, every car that I built, it had something to do with the neighborhood, the representation of the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? When I went to the feds, every book I wrote, the neighborhood is in the book. You know, everything I had to do, man, anybody that know me, homie, they know my representation of Santana Block Compton Crips was at what was the utmost, homie. You know what I'm saying? I was a 5-star general. And it's hard to be a 5-star general because they only go to 4. You know what I'm saying? You know, and that's real, man. And anybody that ever did time with me, homie, from juvenile hall to the federal prison, they already know, nigga. I ain't never ran out on nobody. I ain't never told on nobody. I ain't never did no scamming shit. And I always held the block up to the utmost. It ain't one person that can come on here that ever did time with me can say no scam, say nothing. Nothing negative about me. You know what I'm saying? And if it is, bring it. I want to hear it. Cause these suckers will say anything out their mouth that don't know me. Motherfuckers that did time with me, they'll let you know, yeah, G was a real motherfucker. And a fair motherfucker. And now then that's fuck over people to fuck over just because I had the keys or I had the power. You know? People think they know me that don't know me. You know what I'm saying? But anybody that did time with me or really know me from the streets, they know what G about, man. You know what I'm saying? And and when I say these fools, a lot of these motherfuckers better be glad that I done changed my ways and I done gave my life to God and I'm dedicated to trying to bring my people together and helping these kids out on the streets. They better be happy for that, man. Because if I hadn't changed my life, this YouTube channel will be a whole different way, homie. This YouTube channel will be a whole different way, and I'll probably have 300,000-400,000 followers for all the bullshit that I know and that I could talk about. But it ain't about that. You know? So, I was banging all my life, man. Damn near. You know what I'm saying? Been in juvenile halls, camps. You know what I'm saying? YA, state prison. You know what I'm saying? And when I got caught up in 2001, and I went to the federal prison, I was downtown LA at MDC at the federal building. You know what I'm saying? Fighting my case. I was just laying up in my motherfucking bunk one day, man. But for one, I had already said that, what's up, homie? All right. For one, I had already made the decision that I would never sell no more dope again. But I'll get into that later. But I was laying up in my bed, man, just looking at on the bottom bunk, looking at the bottom of the top bunk. And I just started thinking of just reevaluating my life, you know what I'm saying, and thinking about going over my life, man. And I just came to the realization, what the fuck am I gang banging for, man? What the fuck am I gang banging for? Most of the homies that I grew up with, my closest homies damn near always dead. You know? Only homie that I had close back in 2001 that wasn't dead, was that I was close with, you know what I'm saying, was Buster, Kizzy, Twin, and Mondo that I really grew up with and was close with, man. The rest of the homies was in prison. Them the ones that was on the street. And all the other ones was dead, you know? And I'm like, man, I got to thinking about all my homies that was dead. Turtle, Twin, Big Raider, Duck, Boo Boo, Fred Benson, Teddy, Big Yo, Big J Dog. Man, I could go on and on, man. I could actually go on and on. All them homies, man. PJ, Snake, good brothers, man. All dead, man, due to this gang banging shit, man. It's crazy, man. I just got to thinking about the homies, man, and I already knew I was gonna get some time. I knew I was gonna get at least 20 years, you know? So I was like, this is some bullshit, man. I thought about, why do I just want to do something to somebody or hate somebody or harm somebody that I don't even know just because they got on a different color or from a different neighborhood? Or even if I do know them, why would I want to kill them or hurt them or harm them? And when I really thought about it, y'all hold on a second. Now back to what I was saying. Man. I thought about, why would I want to harm another brother, man, for something so stupid and trivial? And then, I thought about it, man, and, this is after I had realized what my trauma was, my father not being in my life. After I had realized that, and I thought about this, and then I really realized why I joined the gang, because I thought it was just me joining just to join, but it had always been trying to fulfill the void in my heart for my father. You know what I'm saying? And me joining that motherfucking gang, I was all in, So as I laid down on our bunk, man, I thought about a whole lot of shit that I had done. Damn it, man. People that I had harmed or hurt. Man. And it just hit me like, what's the fuck wrong with me, man? And right then and there, you know what I'm saying? I swore, man, that I was gonna end that shit, man. I never hurt another brother or another sister. Well, another brother, because I ain't hurt no women. You know what I'm saying? Due to no gang banging shit, man. But I was in the federal prison, downtown at the federal building, facing some time in jail. And I ain't no buster, I ain't no buster, so I know that I just couldn't declare, oh, I ain't banging no more, because I'm in jail. You know what I'm saying? That'll make me look like a buster, something that I ain't. You know what I'm saying? And I know God, and I know God understood my situation, and I know that any yard that I went to, I was gonna have the keys to it. Because I'd rather drive the car, you know what I'm saying, than let somebody else drive the car and run us into a brick wall. Because I know I'm not going to run us into no brick wall, because I've been doing this shit so long. So I made the conscious choice, you know what I'm saying, to just go on and do what I had to do while I was in there. And once I get home, just lay my flag down. So that's what I did. You know, that's exactly what I did. When I got to Victorville, I had the keys to the car. When I got to Atlanta, you know what I'm saying, I had the keys to the car. And when I got to Waymart, Pennsylvania, USP, I had the keys to the car. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I always been a fair person, man. I ain't never fucked over nobody that didn't have it coming, man. You know? And I did what I had to do and drove the car. And we stayed on track and we stayed on pace and it was all love and it was all good. You know? And when I came home, you know what I'm saying, that's when I laid my flag down. You know, like I tell people all the time, I'm always be a Compton Crip, Santana Block. I'm just not with the bullshit no more. I'm not with harming no brothers. I'm not with no violence. I'm not with none of that idiotic shit. You know what I'm saying? I love my homies and I love my neighborhood, but I'm not with none of the violence. I'm not a part of that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's real. You can respect it, but you ain't gonna disrespect me. You know what I'm saying? I'm still not gonna go for no disrespect. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a man, regardless. You know. But yeah, that's I hope any of you youngsters that see this shit, man. I'm gonna let y'all know, man. This gang banging shit ain't nothing, man. All you doing is ruining your lives and lives of others, man. That's it. That's all, man. Ain't no future in this shit, man. Ain't no gaining no reputations no more. None of that shit. All that shit is out the window, man. You know, all we was doing the devil's work, man. That's it. We was just doing the devil's work, man. That's all we was doing, man. Do I regret it? Man, I regret a whole lot of shit about gang banging, man. Any man to say he ain't got no regrets in his life is a goddamn idiot. I damn sure regret it. Because I done did some shit to regret. You know? You know, another thing that I want to talk about is selling drugs, man. When I got caught on that last drug case, I promised God I wasn't gonna be sell no more cocaine and no drugs, period, no drugs, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's real because I didn't realize, man, we didn't realize what them fucking drugs, that cocaine was doing in our communities and to our people, man. You know what I'm saying? Because when that cocaine first came out as far as selling rock cocaine, and bringing it to our communities and us selling it to our people, we ain't know our people was gonna lose their jobs, lose their houses, lose their kids. We ain't knew all that, man. All we knew was we was making a gang of fucking money fast, money that we wouldn't have never made otherwise. At least we thought we wouldn't have made otherwise in our regular life. So we sold that dope, man. And I regret that like a motherfucker, man. Because we really ruined lives, man. Man, we really ruined lives selling that dope, man. And I made a commitment to never sell dope again, man. You know, I'm just, man, I know I probably can't never level the playing field, man. But I'm doing all that I can to try to help my people, homie. See, I'm not on this internet for all the dumb shit a lot of motherfuckers on, man. You know? I'm not on here to talk about every time somebody gang banging a gang banger, something happened to a gang banger and bring it to the internet. And man, I don't care about none of that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about none of that gang banging shit, man. All I want a motherfucker to do is put the flags down, man. Stop hurting and killing each other, man. don't give a fuck about who told or none of that. When I first came on the internet, I did. But what good is that gonna do us? I just ain't gonna fuck. If I know a motherfucker told, I just ain't gonna fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people on this internet love to hear about the bullshit because they ain't on no positive shit. Probably 85% of the internet want to hear that dumb shit, man. You know? That's why I could come on this motherfucker and talk some real shit, man, and some positive shit and probably get 2,500 views. But if I come on here talking about how we went to go gun some motherfuckers down and we, you know what I'm saying, we went to do a shooting or talk about some of my old dope stories, selling drugs, and man, I get 20, 30, 40, ain't no telling how many views, thousands of views I get, homie. You know what I'm saying? But for me, if I gotta sell my soul, man, I don't need them views, man. Because I count that as part of selling my soul, man. You know? I'm trying to be something positive, man. I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, put out some positive information for my people, man. You know? And as far as us, as far as me going around this motherfucker with the negative stuff, man, I got a million stories. I'm 62 years old, man. Been claiming since I was 11 years old, man. You think I ain't got no hella stories? In and out, inside and outside of jail? Me think I don't know a whole lot of shit about a whole lot of people? But what good is that gonna do us? That ain't gonna do us no good, man. That ain't gonna help our people. That ain't gonna help bring our people together. That ain't gonna do nothing, man. You know? I sold a whole lot of dope in my life, man. You know what I'm saying? I had to plug to where I can just call, man, bring me 50 kilos. Bring me 75. Oh, bring me 100. And they'll drop them off. And I didn't have to pay a dime, man. All I was doing was making money. Off of them. Man. But what I was doing was killing my people, man. Ruining lives. So, man, that's... Ooh, I just hope, well, I know God gonna forgive me, but it's hard for me to forgive myself. Because I see the destruction. I see the destruction. Certified DJs, Greensboro, North Carolina, say, yo, OG, we need to stop hurting our people. Preach to these young YNs. Might say, a mid say facts. Certified DJs say they need to hear from a real one. Conrad Marshall say, if they got rid of all the dope, mofos will still find paint to sniff. My point is, if a mofo self-destructive, they gonna find a way. Alcohol ain't illegal, but just as deadly. Yeah, they might find a way, homie, but I won't be the one giving it to them, homie. That's all I'm saying. I definitely won't be the one giving it to them. Mid say faith over fear. Funk that, Unc. We on that positive. Without a doubt, we on the positive, homie. City Streets TV say, I did too, OG. I was at a point in my life that it was sink or swim. So this my 25th year anniversary of not selling a piece of drugs. or tweet or anything, just God. And now working, I can't ask God, he not gonna let me. You got that right, homie. Can't cross God. King Rock say, do your thing. I'm from the B. I got your back, my brother. Appreciate it, King Rock. Certified DJ say, God has been good to you, and you still got my respect from the fullest Big M. Mad love and respect. Appreciate you, homie. Mid say, I forgive you, OG. Thanks, homie. Conrad say, you forgive yourself because you human. Certified DJ say, from Majestic, North Carolina. Shout out North Carolina, baby. Kamika Willis say, Conrad, salute, brother. Certified DJ say, this DJ B Rocker. Shout out DJ B Rocker. Eric Moore say, your intentions is good, homie. That's what matters. Coich say, that's exactly right. You can see what it all brought now. Certified DJ say, lowriders God from that beautiful Santana. Conrad Mayfield say, Kamika Willis, what's going on, miss? Rocky Camel say, G, did you know Coolio growing up in Compton? Yeah, may he rest in peace. Yeah, that's a homie, man. Kamika Willis say, chilling is cold and windy, comrade. But you know, man, it's crazy, man. You try to, some of these youngsters is gonna get it, man. But a lot of them ain't gonna get it, man. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, a lot of them can get it if we come together, man. We all gotta put the effort in, man. You ain't got to be a ex-gang banger to put the effort in. And that's real. Just talk to the people you can talk to. That's all. Everybody got somebody, some of these youngsters out in these streets that they can talk to. Conrad say, Kamika, I'm in Indianapolis and it's getting cold here too. Sure hate it. Oh well. Candyman Morales say it's all good, God forgives us. Yeah, I know God gonna always forgive us, homie. You know? But it's just rough, man. You know? Coming from where I came from and doing the things that I've done, you know, it's, hey, you know, boy, y'all don't got a clue, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's real. You know? I know it would be impossible for a whole lot of mofos to walk in my shoes, man. It would really be impossible, man. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, man, I was a front liner, man. Anybody that know me, homie, they know. You know? But you know, I'm going to keep fighting the good fight, man. That's all I can do, man. Is keep fighting the good fight, man. You know? Long as the good Lord keep waking me up every morning, the rest is on me, you know? And that's with all of us. Long as the Lord wake us up every morning, the rest on us, man. We got to make it happen. We got to make stuff happen. You know? We got to make stuff happen, man. And that's real. We can't depend on somebody else to make it happen. We can't depend on somebody else to do our work or do our job that we got to do. You know? We got to take care of this. We got to make sure our families eat. We got to make sure we eat. We got to make sure our lives the way that we want them to be. Like I tell any and everybody, man, the way our life turns out is gonna be determined through our decision making, man. So if your life ain't the way that you want it to be, you gotta make better decisions, man. And that's real. We responsible for ain't nobody is responsible for us but us, man. Once we get grown, we responsible for ourselves. And that's real. Eric Moore said, hey homie, another thing I heard what the brothers say about dope, but the truth is emotional trauma, emotional scars, mental health issues, etc. But like you said, I won't be a part of it. Oh yeah, that's right, man. Look, man, a whole lot of these youngsters out here on these streets, man, got mental health issues, man, where they got trauma that they don't even know they have. You know what I'm saying? So they can't even begin to deal with it, man. You know what I'm saying? Trauma is a big part. Because I'm going to tell you something, man. When I was growing up, man, I ain't never seen a homie that was homeless. Never. But it's a whole lot of youngsters out here these days that's homeless, man. And they don't got nowhere to go. They out here on these streets. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of that is due to mental health problems, man. A lot of them been mentally abused, physically abused, emotionally abused. You know what I'm saying? Been abandoned. It's all kind of issues, man. And we got to be conscious of that. Michelle said, I hate the cold too. Oh yeah, Michelle, you out there in Colorado. You see, look at here, man. Look out here, man. I'm out here on this Kobe Bryant basketball court, man. Kobe Bryant, man. Look at this here, man. Kobe and Gianna, baby. Kobe and Gianna. Kobe and Gianna Bryant. Out here on this basketball court, man. Man, just look at the sky behind me, man. It's California love, baby. It's California love, and I love it. Yeah, I love it, baby. Y'all hit them like buttons, man. Hey, man, we don't want to hear y'all keep talking about how cold it is where y'all at. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, hey, you got to deal with it, man. You got to deal with it. It's all good, though. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. Comrade say, G, you a legend out here, homie. Straight up. Thanks, homie. Michael Terry say, just lost a homie because he said supplying kids with food, backpacks, helping the jobs is a waste. What they mean is a waste. Anytime you helping kids with anything, how is it a waste? Yeah, you need to lose him. He's the idiot. Pla King say, hello from Holland. What's up, Holland? Corey say, do you smoke or drink? No, I never smoked or drink. You know what I'm saying? The way I came up, man, and when I started gang banging, I felt like I couldn't afford to be slipping, man. They'll never get me because they say, oh, he was high or he was drunk. I never smoked weed, never got high, never drunk, none of that. G Brown say, what it do, OG? It ain't how you start, it's how you finish. Accountability and admitting, put God first and keep winning. That's right, homie. Michelle say, no, he doesn't, Corey. Never has. You got that right, Michelle. Kamika say, that's nice for the community. Michelle say, the blue sky like that in Denver and cold outside. Corey said, Michelle, wow, seriously? Gangster never smoked, never drank? Wow, unbelievable. Yeah, that's the truth. Never have, never will. Eric Moore say, our community in Compton, Los Angeles, and Watts look like cemeteries, homie. When I'm out that way, it's depressing. I go see moms in LA, then hit the cemetery to see my grandma. City Streets TV say, rest in peace, Kobe and Gianna. LS say, what's good, OG? What's happening, LS? Conrad Mayfield say, oh yeah, I've had my run. I didn't know them, what'd you say, lower tabs and perks would lead me down that road. LS say, Melanadian, I don't know what the hell you saying, de-strapped in the building. Comrade say, I was getting fentanyl back in 2009 before anybody knew what it was. Well, you know, thank God he watched over you and didn't let your crazy butt overdose off of it, homie. You still here, so that's truly a blessing, man. That's truly a blessing. You know, I know me being still here is a blessing, man. All the stuff that I done been through, all the homies that I done lost. I know the only reason that I am here is because of God's grace. My Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, man. Yep. Hell yeah. But yeah, I'm about to get up out of here, man. I just wanted to come on here and, you know, share a little bit about me. You know, a little about how I came up, where I'm from, and, you know, the reason why I decided to stop gang banging and selling drugs. You know, but like I say, man, it ain't nothing that we can't achieve together, man. We got to come together as one, open our own banks, our own businesses, and our own schools so that we can be self-sufficient, man. It's 44 million foundational black Americans in America, man. Not even counting the Africans, the Haitians, the Jamaicans, and Caribbeans, all the other blacks that's here. That don't even count them. Come on, man. We don't need nobody. All we need is us, man. And like I always say, when you see your brother, your sister walking through the mall, walking down the street, in the park, wherever, man, don't walk right by them and look them in the eye and don't speak, man. Just say hi, hello, man, that's all. If they don't speak back, so what? We still gonna keep speaking, man. Because as long as we keep speaking, sooner or later they gonna get it, man. You gotta start somewhere, man. Let it start with us. I need everybody on here to share this podcast to whatever outlet you can share it to. Hit that like, subscribe, and notification. So when I'm on, you on, man. Got nothing but love for everybody, man. Nothing but love for everybody. You have a great evening too, Michelle. I appreciate you. Appreciate you, comrade. RDL. Appreciate everybody, man. Devon say respect OG Baby Gangster and peace G Riders from the west to the east coast. Mr. Dogo say, yo, what up, Mr. Dogo? Comrade saying you made it out and living above average out there. And that's a blessing, man. I can't do nothing but give God the glory. Gotta give Jesus the glory, man. But y'all stay up and God willing, I'll be right back at y'all tomorrow. One love.